What's going on, y'all? Footwork Webby, man. We back again with a video. We're doing a reaction to Chris Webby Baggage featuring Ren, the official video, man. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all socials. Footwork Fabian. With that being said, also check out the Ren playlist. I know this is actually a first time doing Chris Webby, but check out my Ren playlist. I'll link to that in the description down below. I haven't done any Chris Webby reactions, although I'm very familiar with Chris Webby. You know, I've been familiar with Chris Webby since my high school days. And that's the thing, man. It's crazy that just the space of music and how artists are in, you know, the network. And I never even knew that these two guys had even connected. So with that, comment down below. Let me know additional thoughts. We'll get into the video.
Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet. Can't save me, y'all. They say I'm lost. I can't even start to count all of the days I've lost. After nights of losing count of all the drinks I bought. Self-medicating just to get the weight all off. Only starts with a shot, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way it's been, I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them.
Damn. He's already getting very deep with tying into baggage. Traumas, trials, tribulations, addictions, just struggles in general. Dude, reference a lot of different things, but it's just crazy seeing Chris Webby now. You know, he looks so much different. I recall the young Chris Webby. He didn't have a beard. Like, he just looked like a kid. But all these years later, he's still been doing his thing and holding it down. So he's an American rapper from Connecticut, for y'all who didn't know, man. 36 years old. Been in it, been active since 2007. Wild. He's always had very concept-based bars, he's been very lyrical his whole life. So we got to kind of run partially back what he was saying, you know what I mean?
All that I know, then it's 4 in a row. Next thing you in the bathroom, scoring some blows. See, it is what it is, and it's all that I know. But I'm getting to a fork in the road. I know the way.
Fork in the road.
I take it in. Feel I gotta start learning to pray again. I try to wash away the sins, but they like tattoos on my skin. I've been sitting here scrubbing them, trying to cover them, but I'm stuck with them, struggling, drunk and stumbling while I'm juggling habits that are both the cause and the cure of my suffering. I know it's becoming a little troubling. Falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket. Yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Bloody red mud, they whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior, reaching for a ball or nurture. I nurture my nature.
Okay, that's him on the backing vocals. I think that's real dope how he incorporated. Obviously, Chris Webby's on the chorus, and he's got a very melodic, rustic kind of singing style. And Ren just incorporated that into his backing.
How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior. Reaching for a bottle for
That's
the
hard.
spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the I nurture my bloody red mud. They whisper and murmur. How did rain get here? Nature or nurture? I nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior. Reaching for a bottle. Thought the spirit was my savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the
Bars. I thought that the spirit was my savior. Dude, different, bro. Because you know, a lot of people even say the reason alcohol is called spirits is because there's a certain nature to it, right? It's like a spiritual aspect to it, in terms of a lot of people when they drink, you know, people say it's like demons, you know what I'm saying? What's on your mind really come out. So a lot of people think there's a certain unseen attachment to alcohol, and there's like a secrecy behind it even being deemed a spirit. A lot of people are like, man, when you drink the devil's juice, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's like you're possessed. But dude literally said,
nurture my nature. Divine misbehavior. Reaching for a bottle. Thought the spirit was my savior.
thought the spirit was my savior. That's like a double entendre, because you could reference it in the fact that he's saying he thought alcohol would be his, like, surviving or winning grace, or the thing that he could rely on. And then on the other side of it, like what I just referenced, the spiritual dynamic.
Savior. Chopping on my brain cells when I'm reaching for the part. But part's the only shot I got to stop this ticking clock. Tick, counting down the minutes till that something in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, in me pops. And resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted to get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time.
He always does this double person reference, man.
Vacant, faded. I get wasted to get brain dead. Mind so
It's like the first, what's it, first, second, third person, whatever it is, man. Dude always doing these type of back and forth to where he's like, I don't know.
wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. I get wasted to get brain dead. Mind so vacant, I'm so faded. All the time, wasted, another line, brain dead, feeling so vacant, leaving on faded. Complicated, in-house patient, wasted, brain dead, vacant, faded. Tripping with my back against the wall, caught inside a rising tide I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits I keep shaking. New jeans with the same old baggie in my pocket, yeah. Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back.
His jacket said Hollywood spat me out. Is that what it said, bro? He said he the black sheep.
Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Oh.
Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
So Chris Webby died. So they left the bar together and they got in a crash. It looked like Ren was perfectly fine. He just outside sitting, you know, laying on the stretcher, sitting on the stretcher.
Trying to find a way, but ain't no way back where I've gone. New me with the same old baggage in my closet.
Knew me with the same old baggage in my closet. Dang, that could be so deep, man. I could ramble all day in terms of what this symbolizes. It's like the baggage is always going to be there and it's representative of you, but you still, it's like a piece of you. You can't get rid of your past, man. It's always a part of you. You can advance and become better, but you're not going to be able to. And I think that's what he means when he said it's like it's still in my pocket. But this scene here to where it's like,
and resurrects a disconnect that helps me self-destruct. And when I'm down on my luck, wait. Caught inside a rising tide I fall, taken by the madness of it all. I'm falling by the wayside with these habits
this scene to where it's like pretty much showing all the outcasts, the misfits, the black sheep, so to speak. And even Ren is referencing that by mentioning Hollywood left him out, like he never, but it's like this is the place to where all those come together. So they find some type of unity and community in this place. That's what I'm
keep shaking, new jeans with the same old baggy.
Like there's still a bond tied to it. And trials and tribulations always allow you to help the next man. Funny enough, people always complain about their lives and their struggles. Little do they know that's a part of your destiny. That's a part of your course to level you up, make you stronger for the next part of your mission or what you've been called according to God's plan, and to always lift the next man up. People don't realize when you go through hardship that experience is tied to you, and you can speak about that or speak on that to other people who are struggling in the same boat or who are where you were at a certain point in time. It's a no-brainer. Encourage and uplift folks, especially when you had the strength to get through something similar, or you figured out, you learned the ropes. That's really what it's about. Don't complain about your struggles, overcome them, because you're going to be put in a situation to where you are aligned with somebody going through something else. And what are you going to do? You going to put out a helping hand, or are you going to sit there and let them drown? That's the thing, man. I think this is what the baggage is about. Get over the baggage, but the baggage is always within you. It molded you into who you are. So don't let it hold you back, or don't succumb to it, but overcome it. Okay, man, there you have it. That is Chris Webby and Ren. Kind of started off rocky on this one in terms of like, I don't know. It's still early over here, y'all. I'm kind of slacking this morning. But with that being said, just some fun facts on Chris Webby. Says is that he uses Adderall in the studio, which he's prescribed. He explained that he was diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder at a young age and has been on attention medication throughout his life. He said to this day he has very bad attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I thought that was interesting because we know like Ren's personal struggles with his own health. Although Ren, like people have said, he has Lyme disease. It's not a ADHD, but in the Sick Boy video, a lot of y'all told me that at a point in time, the doctors misdiagnosed him, saying that he had a mental illness. That's wild. That's crazy. That's why you always get a second, third, fourth opinion, man. Like, these doctors' words aren't law. A lot of these guys don't even know what they're talking about. But to be misdiagnosed and think you have a mental illness for X amount of years to find out that's not the case. But I say all that to say that, obviously ADHD could be deemed as a mental type of disorder. Some would say, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But anyways, I think that's a unique thing because maybe that's what tied them to each other. Maybe they were able to kind of find common ground on that conversation or topic. And Chris Webby, little did I know, man, is he was the first artist to receive over 100,000 downloads on Dat Piff in less than a week, or when he had initially uploaded a mixtape, they're saying in 2012. He was the first artist to actually shut down Dat Piff, or actually it says his mixtape was downloaded, this was 2010. It was downloaded over 200,000 times on Dat Piff, and it shut down Dat Piff's servers due to high number of downloads upon its release. The first mixtape to do so. I did not know that. Dat Piff is a thing of the past, but I remember 2010, 09, 2011, that era to where I always went to Dat Piff for my mixtapes. And there's times where you couldn't get on there when something dropped because everybody was on the server. But to know he was the first artist to shut down the server is crazy to me. That is wild. That is wild. A lot of these artists get overlooked and people don't really understand the impact that they have or what they're really doing in their own realm. You know, music is so vast to where you can really make a living. There's artists that are flourishing and thriving off of music that I've never heard of. And I'm talking about across all genres. So that's the thing. Little do people know, there's always a demographic. There's always a market for various forms of music. Somebody's going to like your music. And if you get to a certain level, maybe staying consistent, you can actually make it a reality. And that's the thing. A lot of folks ain't heard about Chris Webby, but he's been doing music his whole life. And he's a very solidified artist. So, I don't know. Not to ramble too much, man. Comment down below. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Peace, love, prosperity. God bless y'all, man. Pray the goodness, grace, and mercy of Jesus touches every single one of y'all. Stay blessed. We out.